A retired U.S. Air Force Major General with deep ties to classified aerospace research walks out for a morning stroll in New Mexico and vanishes without a trace. No phone, no wallet, no sign of struggle. Then just weeks later, the FBI announces it's investigating at least 10 deaths and disappearances of scientists linked to nuclear programs, NASA labs, and advanced tech. Is this random tragedy or the biggest cover-up of 2026? Welcome back to Neglected Nuggets. Today we're diving into the explosive missing scientists conspiracy theory that's got the White House, Congress, and the internet on fire. Stick around. We'll lay out the facts, the theories, and the pushback. In early 2026, the disappearance of retired Major General William Neal McCasland, former commander of the Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Wright-Pat, of course, is ground zero in UFO lore for alleged Roswell debris storage. McCasland had a brief brush with the UFO community through the To the Stars Academy. His wife has publicly stated he had no special knowledge of extraterrestrial tech, but the timing and circumstances have everyone talking. Now the list has grown to around 10 or 11 names, including engineers, physicists, and contractors with access to everything from fusion energy to exotic materials and hypersonic propulsion. The FBI is now spearheading a probe. The House Oversight Committee is demanding answers. Even President Trump has weighed in.
10 missing scientists with access to classified stuff, nuclear material, aerospace. They've all gone missing or turned up dead in the last couple months. Based on what you've been briefed, what do you think is happening here, and do you think that this is connected or totally random?
Well, I hope it's random, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. I just left a meeting on that subject, so pretty serious stuff, but we're going to be hopefully, I don't know, coincidence, if you whatever you want to call it, but some of them were very important people, and we're going to look at it over the next short period.
But is there really a pattern, or are we just connecting dots that don't exist? Let's run through the key cases that believers are highlighting. Number 1, McCasland himself, February 27th, 2026. Left his Albuquerque home for a walk, phone and glasses left behind, and then completely vanishes as if abducted, but by who or potentially what? The FBI is still searching. No evidence of foul play yet, according to local sheriff. Case 2. Monica Reza. At 60 years old, she was one of the most respected materials scientists in American aerospace. For over 37 years, she worked at Aerojet Rocketdyne, rising all the way to Technical Fellow, the highest technical rank in the company. But her real legacy? She co-invented Mondaloy, a nickel-based superalloy that changed what's possible in rocket engines. Back in the mid-1990s, while working at Rocketdyne, she and Australian metallurgist Dallas Hardwick developed this material from scratch. What makes Mondaloy special isn't just that it's strong in extreme heat. It's that it can handle high pressure, high temperature gaseous oxygen without catching fire or combusting. Most metals would explode or burn up in those conditions. Mondaloy doesn't need protective coatings. It stays stable. That single property allowed engineers to build lighter, simpler, more reliable rocket components. But here's where it gets really suspicious. Her work on Mondaloy was directly funded and overseen by the U.S. Air Force Research Laboratory at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the same lab commanded by retired Major General William Neal McCasland. McCasland commanded a budget of over $4.4 billion and included advanced materials research, for reusable space vehicles, hypersonic weapons, and high-performance propulsion systems. She was literally collaborating with the exact program McCaslin was running, one who commanded the funding, one who created the breakthrough material. Both vanished under eerily similar circumstances. McCaslin walked out of his Albuquerque home in February 2026 and disappeared. 9 months earlier, on June 22, 2025, Monica Reza was hiking in California's Angeles National Forest with 2 experienced companions. She fell about 30 feet behind them on the trail near Mount Waterman and was never seen again. No body, no distress call. Just gone. Both left behind almost everything. Both had deep, classified level knowledge of the exact same sensitive propulsion technology. Coincidence? Or were they 2 ends of the same thread? Case 3 is where things get dangerous. Nuno Loureiro, an MIT plasma and fusion physicist, shot and killed outside his Massachusetts home in December 2025. Explained as a random shooting. But are we really expected to believe that? Case 4. Carl Grillmeyer, a Caltech astrophysicist working on NASA projects, again fatally shot on his front porch in February 2026. Once again, authorities explain this as a random act of violence. Case closed. Cases 5 and 6. 2 employees from Los Alamos National Laboratory, the same lab the legendary whistleblower Bob Lazar worked at. One Anthony Chavez, a longtime construction foreman and former employee at Los Alamos National Laboratory, one of the U.S. Department of Energy's premier nuclear research facilities, which works on nuclear weapons components, energy advancements, and sensitive national security projects. Disappeared on May 8, 2025 from his home in Los Alamos. He was last seen leaving his home on foot. Family and friends described it as out of character. When searched, his home contained his wallet, keys, and other personal items left behind. The second employee, Melissa Casillas, an administrative assistant with security clearances, disappeared on June 26, 2025. She dropped her husband, who also worked at the lab, off that morning, reportedly planning to work remotely that day. She was last seen walking alone along State Road 518 in the Talpa/Taos County area of New Mexico. Her car and personal belongings were left at home. Strangely, both her personal and work phones had been factory reset, deleting all information. Case 7. Jason Thomas, an assistant director of chemical biology at the Novartis Institute for Biomedical Research, last seen walking away from his home on the night of December 12, 2025. He was officially reported missing on December 13, 2025. His body was found in a Massachusetts lake in March 2026 after disappearing months earlier. Case 8. Stephen Garcia, a government contractor for the Kansas City National Security Campus in Missouri. This is a critical U.S. nuclear facility that produces over 80% of the non-nuclear components for America's nuclear weapons arsenal. He held top-level security clearance with broad access to sensitive assets and nuclear secrets. Last seen on August 28, 2025, leaving his Albuquerque home on foot around 9 a.m. Surveillance video captured him wearing camouflage clothing and carrying a handgun. He left behind his phone, wallet, keys, and car. And the list keeps growing. Add in the recent death of UFO researcher and Ancient Aliens personality David Wilcock in a reported mental health crisis, and police standoff, just days after he was publicly worried about these exact disappearances. Believers point out eerie patterns. Many victims left phones or devices behind which were reset or scrubbed. Several worked on breakthrough tech, nuclear propulsion, advanced alloys, plasma research, areas that could upend energy or defense. And the timing? Right as Congress, UAP transparency pushes, gained steam. So what's the theory? That these researchers were silenced because they knew too much about UFOs, reverse-engineered, non-human tech, free energy, or exotic propulsion systems? Or what if they are being abducted to work on secret programs in undisclosed areas, and the ones that refuse end up at the bottom of the lake or fatally shot outside their homes? Some tie it directly to Wright-Patterson and Roswell. Others say it's about protecting monopolies on zero-point energy or anti-gravity breakthroughs. Online, voices like Representative Tim Burchett have called it something dark. Representative Eric Burleson suggested foreign adversaries, China, Russia, or Iran, might be targeting our top talent. The idea is that these aren't random crimes or accidents. They're coordinated hits to keep game-changing secrets under wraps, and it's not new. Conspiracy circles have long pointed to dead scientists lists from the early 2000s microbiologist cases. But here's the other side, and it's important. The FBI says it's looking for any connections, not assuming a conspiracy. But do we really expect anything else from mainstream media that rarely criticizes government agencies? So, coordinated silencing over UFOs and secret tech, foreign espionage, or just a tragic string of unrelated incidents amplified by social media? The investigations are ongoing. FBI, Congress, even the White House are watching. These nuggets cannot be neglected forever. Hit like if you want more deep dives into 2026 conspiracies